Just getting everything set up right now. All right, and we are live. Welcome, you guys. So good to see you all here. Today we're going to be doing skincare, and I'm streaming live on YouTube, Amazon, and Instagram. So I'll be working all the chats, and looks like Amazon hasn't gotten on yet, but I think it will. I think very shortly it will. Hey, you guys, how are you on Instagram? Okay. Oh, Besso, blessed, you're so sweet. I wonder why Instagram or Amazon is having a challenge again today. Well, I don't know. We'll just let it do its thing because I never know when Amazon is going to work. And then on YouTube, how are you guys doing? Write in the chat if you're there. I'm just going to say hi. Okay, and if Amazon is working, the items are all in the carousel, and for YouTube, we'll put it in the description that I'm going to use. So today, how are you guys doing? Hopefully everything is sounding and looking good. And I've got my big jug of water, but I'm actually going to fill it up a little bit with my Mayo water. If you guys can see this. I don't know if you can see. Hold on. Let me bring this out a little bit. Okay. And then Instagram, I have my water thing over here. It spins it, it like aerates it. It's called a Mayo, I don't know, water spinner. But I'm going to put my Sakura beauty drops in it. And it's just going to like mix it through. And then I'm just going to add more water into my water jug. And now we can start. So I'm going to be doing radio frequency today, and I'm going to be tanning my face, like contouring my face with self-tanner. So last night I was on TikTok, of course, scrolling, and I came across this girl who I started following because she's hilarious, but she was using Bondi Sands to contour her face, and I was like, I think, because it didn't feel like it was revolutionary to me. I feel like in the past this thought had come into my mind, but watching her do it, I was like, yes, I need to try that because I think it could kind of be a good idea. So we're going to kind of work through doing skincare and doing hair care because I will be using my high frequency wand on my scalp today. And I'll also be using my Longe Le Duo. It's kind of like a flat iron and curling iron. So we'll kind of like do that. But to begin with, we'll just start with cleansing our face. I'm going to be using the Image Vital C cleanser. This smells so good. And these things, a lot of them are on sale on Amazon today. Like, I think that Easy Do 47% coupon is still going on. And I believe the Desire is on sale today. So should be a day to grab things if you are in the state of wanting stuff or have been wanting these things and waiting for a sale. Okay. I'm going to do my best to watch the comments. I know Jane Blanco, she says the Amazon is not showing. I know it. This is what it's showing to me right now. It's just spinning saying it wants to go live, but it hasn't gone live, which is, again, and I've said this, I think the last few times, it's the reason I decided to start doing multi-streaming because Amazon has been so inconsistent. Okay, but just so you guys know, these lives get saved as blog posts with the video and everything that I used on the Natural Chaos website, but then also on YouTube, they'll all be written out. Like everything I use will be there too after this is done. Okay, I love this face cleanser. It smells like oranges. It's so beautiful. It makes me so happy. And whenever I see it in my lineup, I'm like, oh yay, I get to use that one. Oh, Creative Mind says, hi Kim, it's evening in their country. Hey Sonia. Creative Mind says, I used to watch your previous channel and I've missed your videos so much. So happy to see you. Oh my gosh, so kind of you. It's nice to be back. It's been, yeah, hard. But just so you know, all those previous videos are on the naturalchaos.com website. I'm actually going to cancel the Amazon because it's been spiraling for 5 minutes now and I just don't think it's going to happen. So hold on. Maybe it'll go live if I click it again. Maybe I can just reset it. I don't know. Okay. I'm going to use my Revive Little Light Face Cleanser. Oh, Amazon is about to pick up, you guys. Hey, Amazon, I'm doing skincare this morning. I just used the Image Vital C Cleanser, and it's on my face. I'm going to massage it in with my Revive Light Sonique brush, and I'm just going to get it wet and turn it on. I like this one because it's so cheap. I don't have to remember to charge it because it's battery operated, and it has 2 little silicone heads that you can switch out easily. So this one has the bumps on it for like massaging into your skin. You can see that. And then this one has those little fingers that make it, you know, get into your pores more. So you get LED light, it's vibrating, and it's just like a really inexpensive, easy Sonique facial brush. Some of them get so expensive, and honestly, I just don't think you need to spend a couple $100s on a brush like this. And I've been using this one for a long time, and there's been like no problem with it. Hey Jason, hey Andrea, hey you guys. How are you doing on Amazon? Hey Shelby. Hey Marie Weifel, how are you? Oh, Bo says he can only be here for a minute because he's at work. Thank you, Bo. That's really kind of you. Okay. So now we'll just rinse our face off. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just cleansing my skin and getting ready to do the radio frequency tripolar. They have a bunch of different versions of it, but this one we're using today is called the Desire one. It came out after the first one I got, and I'm trying to remember its name. I don't really remember. Maybe it was just Tripolar. But this one heats up faster, so it expedites doing radio frequency, because for radio frequency to be effective, so radio frequency is essentially a device that heats up your skin. And by heating up the layers of your skin, it encourages collagen synthesis. Basically, it creates a situation where your body wants to heal itself because of the heat. And in doing so, it helps boost collagen and elastin. That helps with wrinkle reduction and having firmer, plumper skin. But you have, for it to be effective, you have to heat your skin up to about 115 degrees, and you need to keep it at that heat for about 3 to 4 minutes. So a lot of other radio frequency devices that I've had, I never knew really when they got to temperature because they never like gave you any indication. And so I was never really sure like how effective it was being. So when Tripolar came out with these radio frequency devices, they have a temperature monitor in them. And so as you use it, it lets you know when it hits temperature by these lights, and I'll show you. And then you start your timer, and that's just like, I feel like that's just more effective because now I have more idea on time and how long it's getting that heat for. Okay, so for Tripolar, for this radio frequency device, you need to use a conductive gel, and this gel comes in the box when you buy it. And so this is what it looks like. So you have these 4 probes at the end of it. And so all of these need to be connected to your face to make the circuit and create the heat. But in the center of it, here I'm gonna go from one video to the next. So in the center, you can see that there's this temperature little prong thing. See if you can, you see it's in the center. So that's gliding over the skin, giving feedback to the device on the temperature. And that's when it will turn on. So we're gonna divide our face into 3 spaces, like cheek 1, the forehead, and then cheek 2. So those will be like the 3 regions we do. And so we'll just like start by putting the gel on this side of our face. And because the gel doesn't get absorbed into the skin, you usually don't need to apply more. Just do like a nice layer and it should be fine for the entire experience of the glide. And then obviously you'll apply when you get to other areas. Okay, the thing with these is it's pretty powerful, and it would be a lot bigger if it had an internal battery that kept it powered up. So they keep them small, but you have to plug it in, is what I'm saying. So they haven't been able yet to do one that is plugless. So you do have to plug it in, and then you can turn it on. And there's 3 levels. There's level 1, level 2, and level 3. So there's like 3 lights on the side. So I just set it to level 3. And it's, oh, I think it is, I thought it was on sale today for some reason. Okay, so now it's turned on the inside. And now I'm just gonna start moving in like little circles right here on my face. And this light will go orange and it will like beep. So I'm just gonna start heating up the skin. And this takes like a little bit, but it's the first one that takes the longest. And then the subsequent areas go to temperature much faster. Oh, you love the Tripolar? Hey, Tanya from Chicago. And then on the Amazon side, I'll be better about toggling. Sorry, I know I kind of dropped the ball there while I've been doing that. What's this for? So this is a radio frequency device. Radio frequency basically is a device that is able to put heat into your skin. So you can see that my face right now is getting red a little bit where I'm doing this. And so it's heating the skin up, and that's gonna cause collagen synthesis, or the growth of collagen, to help boost your skin. Some people don't like radio frequency because they feel like it can cause fat loss in the face. So you just need to decide kind of like what it is you're looking for and if it's going to be the right protocol for your specific situation. I don't use it all the time. I used to be better about using it last year more frequently, and I kind of got out of the habit. I do like using it on my neck a lot. We're going to do it on my face today, but I actually really love it on my neck. So it's starting to get warmer, and okay, there's the beep. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start widening my range so that this area gets more of this heat everywhere. So you're just trying to like increase the space so that the whole region can get the heat induction. This is called the Tripollar Desire, and I have it in my Amazon carousel right now, and then on YouTube we'll have it linked in the description. So it'll beep at you too if you kind of like drop in temperature because maybe you moved too fast. Oh, and then I'm gonna watch the time. Okay, so it's 9:13 at one of my phones, so I'm gonna do this for the next 3 minutes. So at 9:17 we'll, or 9:16 we'll switch to another area. Yeah, I saw a question about melasma. So yeah, any heat can trigger melasma. So if you get melasma, see it's beeping at me because I'm coming lower and that skin wasn't necessarily at that temperature yet. Any heat on a face that does melasma can trigger it. So this won't be a good device for some people who can get melasma or are dealing with melasma. Oh, Jenny May says she loves this device. Hey, Rita. Just doing some radio frequency. Okay, one more minute on this side and then we'll switch to the other cheek. But you can see the impact it's making on my face. No, I don't have to only be doing lift movements for this, because what it is it's all about getting the skin to heat up. So I'm not concerned about always going in a lifting motion. My concern is about moving it consistently and making sure that the whole region is getting that heat for the amount of time that triggers collagen induction, which is 3 to 4 minutes. Okay, so we've done this whole area for over 3 minutes now. So this should be adequate. And now we'll do this side. And so we just need more gel. I'll do it on this side. And again, I'm just going to start in the middle, getting this area warmed up. What is the water thing in the background? That is my Mayo water spinner. It's like an aerator. It's so funny because it spins the water. I've always been like, I should make a reel on that because it's so funny. But it's really beautiful. I found it at a spa, actually at Stanley Ranch when we were there in January. I was like, what is that? And immediately I went home and they had it on Amazon, which is awesome. So I also have the Mayo linked in my Amazon carousel right now. QT cakes. No, it's not. I mean, okay, in theory, yes, because plasma fibroblasts is creating an injury which causes a skin tightening and a resurfacing and a collagen pickup. Yes. But this is different because plasma fibroblasting is ablative, meaning it's burning the skin. Radio frequency is non-ablative. So you can see that it's causing heat into my skin like near a laser, but it's not burning the outside of the skin. Viola says, how do we find the Amazon carousel? Okay, so Viola, if you go to my profile URL and click on join Amazon Live, it'll bring you to the Amazon Live that's going on right now, and then you'll see the carousel below. It's always good if you have the Amazon app. It seems like that might be better for getting there. Also, Viola, in my stories right before going live today, I linked directly to the Amazon Live. So you could also go to my stories. Okay, the question is, so which do I like more? And they're referring to between plasma fibroblasting and radio frequency. Again, that's like asking about apples and oranges. Yeah, they're all fruit. These are all skin devices, but they're totally different. And their protocol, the downtime, everything's different about it. Also, radio frequency you can do regularly, like multiple times a week, whereas you can't do that with plasma fibroblasting. And you're going to get quicker results from plasma fibroblasting, or at least I have noticed results from it that way. But again, it's not radio frequency. So I don't know. I don't know how to explain it to you except that they're different protocols. They do different things. Like this is going to help build collagen in my skin in the higher layers too, in the dermis, which is going to help just like with texture too. Whereas like plasma fiberblasting, a lot of times you're doing it in specific areas, like in your eyelids, above your lip. And definitely with radio frequency, it's not like a one and done thing. You spend a lot of time doing it. I would say that's the biggest drawback to radio frequency, is that it takes a long time to do it, but it actually feels really good. So you could be plugged in watching Netflix, doing this sitting in your bed, and like it's so relaxing, especially when you do your neck, because it's hot, because you can see how red this cheek is getting now. And it's like a massage, especially with this tripolar gel that you use. It just like slides around. It just is like really, it just feels so nice. Okay, one more minute and I feel like this side will be good. We'll actually do a fourth section because I just like want to focus on my chin too as its own section. Exactly, Jenny May. So Jenny May just said that plasma fiberblasting takes care of the top layers, but this is going deeper. This actually goes into the hypodermis. So you're getting a boost deeper in the skin. Bo asks, what is best for deep wrinkles? Botox or tox? Yeah, deep wrinkles, they need to first be stopped from continuing to crease, and then definitely microneedling, TCA peels, and then doing collagen induction with radio frequency, boosters, definitely is what is going to help treat deeper wrinkles. This device, I believe, is, okay, I don't know if there's a coupon code that I can't see on my side for it because I thought it was on sale today. So this device is $528. So it's definitely like a splurge. Okay, so we're done with that. I'm just gonna pull some of this onto my chin because the chin doesn't need very much. And we're just gonna do my chin area now. But you don't want to cool your face down after this. Like you want the redness to go away itself because again, when your body is bringing down the redness, that's when the collagen is being spurred on. Like that's when the fibroblasts are going to work, and that's what's going to trigger the collagen flow. So you don't want to then like ice your face because you're like, oh, I got so red. No, you want your face to come back to normal itself. So don't try to expedite the cooling of it. In fact, as I'm thinking about this, I'm gonna switch some things up and we'll do my hair some while my face comes down in temperature. I would say doing a radio frequency like procedure like this at home, or protocol rather, you're gonna spend about 30 minutes doing your face. I think like from start to finish, I mean maybe faster, maybe less, but I just think making sure you're getting the skin heated up to the correct temperature and then keeping it there in those areas for 3 to 4 minutes is going to take you close to 30 minutes. Yeah, you can use this multiple times a week. They suggest 3 times a week. But obviously, like, you need to do what's best for you. But yeah, you can use it like up to 3 times a week. Okay, now we'll do our forehead. Just a little bit more gel. I definitely want to grow the collagen in my forehead because with having so much botulinum toxin in my forehead, I've definitely atrophied my frontalis. And in doing so, I just have a really thin forehead now. So I like it smooth, I like it flat, but it would be nice for it to not look so thin. So the more I can build collagen also in my forehead, the better it's gonna look. Yeah, heat can melt fat. I saw the question about can you melt fat underneath the chin. Yeah, I know that some people like doing radio frequency underneath. Oh, see, if you don't move it, see, that's why you have to keep moving it. It gets super hot. Yeah, you can work on that. There's probably, just trying to think. I mean, yes. What am I saying? Yes, people use radio frequency cavitation type devices to try to treat the fat layers underneath their chin. Oh, bye, Jenny May. Have a great day. I like focusing in this center area too because I do have that chickenpox scar there. So trying to give it some heat. I also use the Nira a lot and blast it, or I have in the past used it to blast it regularly. It regulates the temperature by itself, Kitty Cakes. That's why it like beeps at you and gives you like lights and lets you know when it's at the correct temperature. And it doesn't let itself get too hot, but if you stop moving it, it would get hot, like really hot. So you have to like keep just gliding it. You're welcome. Oh, I am, Chachelle says, thanks for sharing your skincare procedures. You're so diligent. I admire your journey, and your sister's baby shower looked like a wonderful day. Oh, I thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. Yes, Cutie Cakes. I've done a lot of BB Glow. I have lots of videos of me doing BB Glow, in fact. Okay. BB Glow is nothing like what I'm doing right now. Well, you'll see. I'm gonna switch from doing this in a second to doing my hair, and you'll see the redness will come down as we do my hair. Hey, Cashel says, good afternoon. What do I think about BB Glow QD Cakes? I think it's great. It's not like, again, in my opinion, it's something you do before an event. It's not something that lasts. I like doing it. I do it when I want to like make my skin look really bright and just really glowy and smooth. But it's not something I do regularly because it's not something that lasts, and it's just like more of like kind of like a beauty procedure I'll do before an event or something. I am asked, how long does it take for you to see noticeable results? Are you talking about from radio frequency, what I'm using right now? So collagen induction takes about 3 months. So you need to be diligent and patient. Two things that are really easy for everyone. And you'll just notice your skin will start to look tighter and smoother. That's the reason my skin is improved. I've just been very consistent in sharing, which has kept me consistent in doing. And over time, that's what's created the impact. Okay, so we're done. I'm gonna just turn it off, unplug it, and you can like wipe it off. I just like wipe out the gunk that kind of gets in the center just to keep it clean, so next time it has good contact. and then its cap goes on. So this is what it looks like, but you do need the plug for it. Okay, now we're gonna zap my scalp while we let the heat come down in my face. For that, I'll be using my high frequency wand. So let me go there on my carousel. Let's see, where is it? Here it is. Okay. You guys have seen me use this a million times. I've used it a million times. It also needs to be plugged in. And it gets its probe put in, which helps the electricity, or the gas inside the glass probe is what carries the electricity to the end. So we will now zap our scalp to encourage healthy, smooth, less breakage hair. Okay. I'm gonna bring myself a mirror because I always feel like I'm doing everything backwards. So with this, I don't like put it down on my head. I keep it like elevated slightly so that it's actually, there's like a space, and when you can't see the light because there's too many lights, but if I had it dark, you'd be able to see the red light going across to my hand without me actually touching it to it. And that's where you get the stimulation. So if you put it down, you're still getting a stimulation, but it's not the same. So if you're just like right above it, you get more stimulation. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit more. I'm at a 4 on the dial. Oh, RLC started following on Amazon. Hi, thank you. Welcome. Oh, sorry, Kimberly Dunham. Yes, so I was using the radio frequency tripolar device earlier on my face, and now I'm using my high frequency wand just to zap my scalp and encourage circulation so that as the hairs in my scalp are being nourished and developing, they're coming up stronger, because when you stimulate your scalp, you're getting more oxygen. The blood starts to circulate more and basically feeds those hair follicles more. Okay, so we did this side, and then we'll do this side. And it doesn't hurt. If anybody thinks that this hurts, no, it feels, I mean, if you turn it all the way up and you're not accustomed to it, it could hurt, but you would just turn it down. You wouldn't just sit there and like keep zapping yourself for pain, unless that's what you like. But I'm usually between like a 3 and a 4 on the dial, and it just feels like a light little tickle vibration. I like to do this when I have a sheet mask on, or for instance, my face is coming down from radio frequency or something. I like to do it when I have something going on my face so that it feels like, number one, it kind of helps me time it. So if I have a sheet mask on, I'm like, okay, now I'm going to leave my sheet mask on for like 10 minutes as I do this to my scalp. Or like right now, I was like, I bet my face will calm down in about 10 minutes. So we'll just do this as it calms down. you can use this on your face. There's a few different wands. So this is like the comb wand that goes into it, but they have a mushroom head. There's one that looks like a kind of a tongue that's like meant for underneath your eyes. And then there's like a straight little zapper one for like zapping zits, because this will also kill P bacteria that's found in acne. So for people who get like a lot of acne lesions or something, you can help decrease the height and pain in them by using this on it, because it will help kill that bacteria that's building the mass underneath the skin. Jeremy asks, how quickly can you see the improvements to the hair from this? You know, that's a great question. It's kind of like everything else. It's like consistency and time. I've been using this now for like consistently for like nearly 3 years, and I have a lot less breakage. I used to have like so many crazy hairs on the top of my head, and so I don't know how long it took, maybe like 3 to 4 months to start seeing that I was having less breakage at the top of my head and that my hair was feeling like healthier. But obviously it's how fast you grow your hair that you see the improvement. So if you don't grow hair very fast, it might take a lot longer. I grow hair pretty fast, so I don't know if me noticing at 3 to 4 months is normal. Okay, I think that's good. So now it's done. Remember to take this off before you put it down. I've shattered 2 of these because I put it down and it rolled off the table and shattered. Okay. I need some water. Is that a question, Zulema? It's supposed to be 10 treatments once a week for growing new hair. You mean 10 minutes once a week? You can do it many times a week. The only thing is with that, it can dry out your scalp. So you just need to be careful to not overdo it, because you'll start to get a flaky scalp if your scalp's already dry probably, and then you use that a lot, you're gonna probably dry out your scalp. So really it's based on you and how frequently you can use it. Okay, Zulema, I don't know. I mean, I've been using this for a really long time and I've grown a lot of hair, and I don't necessarily do it the way that you're saying. So, you know, again, we all have different bodies, and we all do our bodies do different things at different rates. So, okay. Oh, you just took a class. So you're saying you need to do 10 treatments in a week for growing new hair. That's a lot, because it really can dry out your scalp. So I don't know if everybody would be able to handle that. Okay, let's wipe off that gel now, or I think it's a silicone gel. Glycerin gel, sorry. Yeah, we'll wipe that off now. And where did those things go? Okay, well, I don't have my favorite pads, but we do have these. I just don't like these for that. Let's see. Where did they go? Is it down here? I'm still learning where everything is in my life. Okay. Oh, Laura says biotin has been great for her hair. That's awesome. Hi, Sharon. How are you? Okay, so we're going to wipe that glycerin gel that we used to move the radio frequency device around our faces off. Oh, she's saying 10 treatments a week for, she's saying 1 treatment a week for 10 weeks in a row. Oh, yeah, well, definitely. But you can use it up to 3 times a week without, I believe, drying out your scalp too much, because that's what I did for a long time, and I think it really did improve my hair growth. Okay, so I just took the Ren, what is this, Clean Skincare. It's a Glow Daily Tonic, And so I'm just using it to take off that gel. It has AHA in it. And I'm just going to then use my wet sponge to just wipe that off. And then we're going to do a clay mask to just detox our skin, because I'm going to put I'm going to put on self tanner to contour my face, which seems like an amazing idea if I can not mess it up. But I want to make sure that my skin is really clean and ready to accept. Okay, so this is the Caudalie Detox Clay Mask. It is such a nice, smooth, beautiful mask, and I feel like it dries pretty fast, so that's also great about it. Caudalie is a French brand. They have like a vineyard, and they decided to start taking the grape seeds and making resveratrol products. So that's where Caudalie came from. So they have like a huge lineup of products. They have a spa in France, which I really want to go to. I think it'd be awesome. And then I had a facial with them in one of their spas in Paris, and that was really beautiful. Okay, so now we're getting this on. Let me find it too. I think it's like, okay, there it is. So it's kind of like a pink mask, clay mask, and it's just gonna dry down in like a second, and then we'll take it off and we will. Okay, I'm trying to decide on what to do, because normally what I would do is I would do a sheet mask with my like Solo Wave, or today this Ladora. I would put in some hydration and some vitamin C, and then I'd do sunscreen. But I don't feel like I can really do that if I want to be able to like get the self tanner to adhere and like sink into the skin. So I'm thinking I might bypass some of these things just so that we can actually see what self tanner does for contouring. Because I feel like if I put all those other things down, it's going to, I don't know, it's going to probably create some barrier of acceptance maybe. So we're going to do this. We're going to wipe it off, and then we're going to contour with this. And then we will curl my hair. And I'm going to leave it on my face, I think, for like 4 hours and see. I mean, it is an express tan, so maybe I should just leave it on my face for 1 hour. Because maybe it's going to go crazy if I leave it on longer. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm going to get it on. At some point, I'm going to take it off, and then I'll probably go into stories and share like what it looks like once I take it off. And then maybe I'll try to do makeup with it to see like, does it really work? Is it a freaky thing and I'm gonna have to do like an acid peel to take it off? Okay, so you can see that it's like drying down, and we will now take it off. It kind of goes like a lighter pinky color as it dries. Yeah. Okay, Melissa says contouring with self tanner is everywhere on TikTok. Okay, awesome. Hey, Christy, welcome. Hey, Sharon, welcome. Sharon says, I started using a retinol again for the first time in about a year and fried my face a week ago. I want to do something to try to get dead skin off and really hydrate. What do you suggest? Well, is your skin still like really in pain, or is it just like it's got color on it now that you don't want, but it's not like inflamed anymore? Because I wouldn't do anything until like it's really just healed from the burn. Once it's healed, I mean, the ordinary peeling solution, in my opinion, will knock off a lot of dead skin, especially skin that's already been traumatized by the sun, because it's ready to lift off faster. So definitely that's like a really well tolerated and easy thing to do. If you I mean, it's pretty late in the season now to be doing like a deep peel, so I wouldn't suggest doing PCA or anything like that. You would just need to wait for the fall. It's not inflamed, yeah. So I think you could do like the ordinary peel and just start getting some of the top layers that are ready to come off. Start getting those to exfoliate. Also, keeping your retinol going will help the cellular turnover also. But all you're doing is you're just trying to encourage cellular turnover to get rid of whatever happened to your face from that burn. Okay, so we got that off. I'm so parched today. Oh. Okay, I'm a little nervous about this, but also excited. Okay. I want to make sure my face is dry though before I start putting on our self tanner. And I feel like maybe I need maybe some brushes. What is this one? I might want a brush just to help me with buffing and blending it. So I think I'm going to use a brush and a little sponge to apply it. Oh, last night actually, maybe I'll use this sponge. Last night it was funny. I was using the Sun Melt bronzer from Say, and I took it on this like edge. You see how like sharp that is? And I just like plugged it into my eye socket like that, and it was like instant eyeshadow. It was like an eyeshadow stamp. Okay, my face is dry. We can start this. I'm gonna shake up the Bondi Sands. Oh. Okay, let's see. Where did I put it in the carousel? There it is. Okay, I love this stuff. I'm down to kind of the bottom of this bottle, so I need to order more. I'm going to use the mitt just to put a little dollop on it. And, okay, I'm going to use my mirror to be able to see what I'm doing. I guess I'll take some on my sponge, and I think this is like where I want it. Oh my gosh. I feel like I want to like try to blend it in as I'm putting it on. Like I don't want to swatch my face and not come back and blend it because it sets so fast that I feel like I have to do the blending in one area at a time. Oh, it melted away completely. It happened so fast. Okay. This is the first time I've ever done this. And I only watched one girl do it last night, so I don't have a lot of insight on how this is going to go, besides I wanted to try it. Okay, so there's one side done, I think, and I'm going to plug it into my eye socket. But I don't want it to be like up there. Do you think this is gonna go really bad? Okay, it all melted away. I guess I gotta do it like faster. Let's do my forehead. That seems more straightforward for me. And I feel like I can use this brush to maybe buff that. See, it doesn't move fast enough. Okay. I'm trying to use this brush to like buff out any like hardness because these express ones, I feel like go fast. Okay. Cheek and forehead and this eye socket I think are good. Let's do this eye socket. I want to get more up there in that root line so that it doesn't look like it's white and then brown. It'll be really interesting to see how this turns out in a few hours. Okay, this cheek. I'm getting concerned about that kind of front thing. I almost wonder if it's better to like make it higher. This side is so much better than this side. Okay, we have to do more on this side now because I did a lot on this side to try to make them equal. Just gonna smile and kind of like buff it up. And we'll do my jaw too, because I'm interested in seeing how that works. The girl I watched also did her nose. I never even contour my nose, but now I'm like, maybe, I mean, if I'm gonna do this, maybe I should go all out, all in. You can't wait to see the results, Casey. Oh my gosh. A little over the face and cheeks, eyes, and chin brushes, yeah. Okay. So it kind of looks like I just did like a crappy contour job and couldn't buff. This line is so much better right there than this one is a little low. Maybe I should have brought an alcohol swab so I could just like do like hard clean lines, but then maybe, I don't know, probably with some makeup with it too, maybe it'll look okay. Just some glow screen on top of it and then it'll look fine. Okay, I'm like looking in the monitor to see how it's lifting on the sides. So that one looks a little bit better than that one. Hold on. I'm gonna take out an alcohol swab and see if I can like clean that bottom area up so it doesn't look so dropped. So like that's a way to like help chisel it out, I think. This one up just a little bit. Yeah, I think I even them out a little bit. Oh, you're so sweet, Jennifer. Thank you. Okay, so let's do our jaw now. I'm just gonna like press it up underneath. And press it up underneath and then maybe like use the brush to kind of, so that's what I'm doing. But maybe I'll use the brush to kind of buff it up onto that jawline so it gives us that kind of shadowing that we're looking for. But I didn't do the harshness on my face. I did it underneath. This stuff sets so fast. Okay, I think it's okay. Now, she did her nose. Let's see if I can do my nose. I might just do like a really thin line like that. Like I didn't even add any more to this sponge. I'm just using whatever's in the sponge. What do you guys think? Just don't want to have a harsh line right there. Okay, very interesting, right? I mean, I can see that it looks a little bit more like chiseled and thin because of it. I think it's going to be great. Yes, trust the process. At least it doesn't last long. Oh my gosh, Rita, you're so funny. That's right. Let's trust the process. I might put a little bit more into my eye because the eye can take more. And maybe it'll look like I just always have eyeshadow on, but in a just normal tan way. Oh, you can also do it right underneath your lip. Because the sponge got so saturated with the foam, I feel like I'm using it like a little crown, which is actually easier. Okay. Okay, now we're just gonna let this sit on my face, and later when I wash it off, I will definitely get on stories and we'll look and see what it looks like. But I look a little intense right now, I think, but it's an experiment. We'll just see what happens. Okay, so for those on Amazon, these Easy Do products, I don't know if they're still on sale today, but they were on sale yesterday. There's a coupon in there. So they have vitamin C, B, and E, and they're pretty cool because when you, so this one hasn't been broken yet. So when you basically twist it and uncap it, it breaks the seal, and then these products mixed together are supposed to give you like a higher efficacy because the product is like newer, I guess. So interesting, and if you can get it on sale, always a good deal. Because I have this on my face, we will not be doing the Cosrx Snail Mucin mask, but I do love this mask, and I'll probably use it later once I wash this off, and I'll do my Ladora wand with it, and then once that's done, I'll top with my Easy Do Silk Cream Collagen Gel, which I really love, and then I'll put on my Glow Screen Super Goop and then that'll be really cool to see how the under tinting with the bronzer or the self tan fits in with this, because that would be amazing. Like if I could just contour my face with self tanner and then throw on my Glow Screen, that sounds like an amazing summer, just like easy thing. Let's curl. I don't know if we're gonna curl, but let's do something with my hair. So we'll plug in our Ladora. This isn't a Ladora, sorry. This is a Laduo by Lange. So I got this last year or 2 years ago maybe. And it's kind of interesting the way it works. I think the design on it's kind of cool. And then let's see. I'm going to put it at 360. And we'll take my hair band off, and let's see. I think where I'm going to have the biggest problem with the self tanner is right up in here. I feel like I need to do a little bit more actually. Otherwise it's gonna, I just feel like I won't be able to, when I pull my hair back, it's gonna look like there's kind of this weird white, you know, like crown thing. I don't know. So let's just make sure we get a little bit more and just like push it up into the hairline. Ah! Okay, it turns on. It has like a blower in it because it gets hot. Okay, so I stippled that there, and now I'm just going to use the sponge to just blend it. This self tanner in particular has a greener tint to it, which is good especially for contouring, because you're not going to get as much orange in it. You're going to get more of that gray tone. Okay, let's do this. And then let's see, where is my hair thing on here? There it is. So the Lange is down to $89 today. Okay, let's just do my hair. Okay, what is that? Mishala says, I'm totally going to try this look. Oh, it looks awesome. Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. That was probably too much hair. So it's just a straightening iron, but you can wrap on it so that it's easier to do those curls, and it just like slides through so nicely. Like, definitely an easier way if you can't ever figure out how to do it on a flat iron, which I think is hard. This like rolls so much easier. And the plates on it seem to glide really nicely. Like, I don't feel like my hair is getting like pulled on them or caught in any of the sides. You know how that can happen. Welcome, you guys. How are you? Even when I took a huge chunk and pulled fast, it did a good job. So I've had that Dyson air wrap or whatever forever, and I really hated using it. Like, I could never get it to do well. It never lasted, like the curls or anything. And I don't know why I still have it. I should have like tried to resell it or something. But I was, again, watching TikTok last night, and I haven't seen that thing in a while. Like, I think everybody kind of got over the fact that it was like not holding curls. But anyways, this girl was doing it, and she was talking about how she gets her curls to set with it. And I was like, well, she has a lot of hair like me. Maybe I'll try her her way of doing it, because essentially she uses it and then puts it up in Velcro rollers and then drops it later, and it's like a huge blowout. Like, it looks like she got this like really beautiful blowout. So I'm like, okay, maybe I can figure that out. She is much better at sectioning out of her hair than me, which is always a challenge for me, but we'll see what I can do. So that gave me encouragement last night, because I always felt bad about buying the Dyson. So I was like, man, that thing was so expensive and I never used it. So maybe it will live another day. I probably did too much on that one. I might break it up and try again. Oops. Hey, Shauna, how are you? I have a habit of taking too much hair because I'm so eager to get through it all. Okay. Okay, now we do this side. Oh, you're staying with your dad to help him for a little while? That's so nice. Yes, less is always better. I've seen that helps me. Yes, less I know, but I'm just so bad at being patient. But look at how beautiful that is. And I just love how easy it is when I slide it down the hair. Like, it's not some like hard thing I'm trying to like wrap and keep from getting caught and stuff. Oh, I may have done that one not good. I don't think I did a good job on that one. Hold on. Need to redo it. Okay. The only reason I can do my hair is because it's long. I don't know how you guys do it who have short hair. I can't see behind my head. So I need my hair to wrap to my front so I can pull it forward. Otherwise, like, I could never do it. Hey Jennifer, hey Debbie, how are you? Oh, my hair has gotten so long. Thank you. You know why it probably looks longer to you this morning is because I showered and blow dried it straight before coming down. So I feel like it's looking a little bit extra long since it didn't really have much wave or anything in it, and you normally see me with wave. Okay, I'm gonna turn it off. That's done. Now we just need some spray. If you've never tried the Orbe dry texturing spray, you need to at least go somewhere that sells it and smell it. It smells amazing. It's so beautiful. Like, I love using it. So we'll just run this through our hair. Let's look at it from the back. The place that I never know what it looks like from. Okay. That's kind of it. I think because I can't do anything more to my face while the self tanner sets. Oh crap, that's like kind of a harsh line right there. Oops. You could always go back through with your fingers, I'm hoping, soap, and kind of like buff out any harsh lines that you might see from the self tanner. Just make sure that it's looking like once it comes off, it won't be so crazy. But this is what I think we're gonna end today, because I'll sit in this for the next few hours, then I'll rinse it off and I'll show you guys what it looks like. You need to do the back part again on your right. Oh, I do? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so bad at doing my own hair sometimes. Oh, I need to clean my fingers. That is a really good point. Thank you for reminding me. Yes, my fingers will probably get stuff all over it. All right, you guys, I will show up on Instagram showing you what this after look is once I rinse my face off with this self tanner that we're using as contour right now. And I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys so much for joining me today, and you guys are the best. Bye.